The film opens with Elliot and his daughter, Ridley. They're on their way to the house of Elliot's boss, Odell. Odell has terminal cancer and wants to make Elliot the new vice president of his company. Elliot is thrilled. During this, Odell calls Elliot, angry that they are an hour late. Elliot apologizes and suddenly starts sneezing. He has a dust allergy, loses focus while driving, and collides with something. When he gets out, he sees he's hit a baby unicorn, which is now in terrible pain. Ridley touches its shining horns and feels as if she's transported to another world. As she's taking this in, she hears someone screaming. When she opens her eyes, her dad is screaming, axe in hand, brutally killing the baby unicorn. Ridley tries to stop him, but he won't. They decide to take the baby unicorn's body with them to remove the evidence. Finally, they arrive at Odell's house. Next, we see Odell and Elliot meeting. Odell tells him he has accepted his impending death, and he feels Elliot is the only one who can run the company after he's gone. Elliot agrees and starts pitching various business proposals. Before Odell signs the papers, he tells Elliot, "Not now. I feel like I should spend a little more time with you and Ridley. I want to get to know you both better." Upstairs, Ridley is shocked. When she washes her face, all her acne is completely gone, as if she'd never had any. This happened because the unicorn's blood had splattered on her face. Ridley rushes to her dad, saying, "Dad, listen, something urgent has come up. We need to leave immediately." But Elliot refuses, saying they have to stay a while longer because Odell wants to spend time with them. As they're talking, they suddenly hear loud screams. The sounds from outside grow even more terrifying. Everyone rushes outside to see that something has smashed Elliot's car window and emerged. They are all stunned to see a unicorn. The security guard, startled, shoots the unicorn. Everyone is bewildered, asking, "What is this?" Ridley says, "It's not rocket science. It's clearly a baby unicorn." Elliot, feeling he can no longer hide it, confesses to Odell that his car hit the first unicorn. Ridley tells Elliot that her acne also suddenly disappeared. Elliot then remembers his severe dust allergy in the car, but after the unicorn's blood splattered on him, he hadn't sneezed at all. Elliot also recalls that when he was showing Odell the papers, his vision suddenly blurred. But when he took off his glasses, he could see perfectly. His eyesight had improved. That night, Elliot finds Ridley looking worried. He asks Ridley if she saw anything when she held the unicorn's horn. She tells him she felt a strange connection with the unicorn and now feels they made a terrible mistake giving it to Odell's family, whom she senses are greedy. She tells him they should free the unicorn and leave. But Elliot refuses, warning her not to even think about it, as his promotion is on the line. Seeing his selfishness, Ridley angrily tells him to get out of her room and starts looking at family pictures. Behind her mother's picture, she finds an image of a unicorn and immediately starts researching their history. She learns that many hunters and kings tried to hunt unicorns, but none succeeded, except with the help of a pure-hearted girl. Through such a girl, they were finally able to kill a unicorn. Its remains were kept in a castle, and its kind became like royal captives. But after the French Revolution, stories about unicorns changed, depicting them as monsters. After her research, she goes to sleep and has nightmares of terrifying jungles. When she wakes up, she and Elliot are taken for tests. Since unicorn blood had gotten on them, a team of doctors and scientists wants to see what changes it has caused in their bodies. Odell has set up a full science lab in his house, where the captured unicorn is also being tested. After extensive study, Dr. Song, the lead scientist, gives a presentation detailing the unicorn's unique abilities. Its blood and horns have the power to heal anyone. Then, another scientist, Dr. Badia, discusses the unicorn's unique horns, which emit bioelectrical signals. But to confirm their findings, they need to study it more, and Odell and his son grant them permission. Once they confirm that powder from the unicorn's horn can heal any major disease, they experiment on Odell first. Since he has terminal cancer and is going to die anyway, he has no objection to potential side effects. While this is happening, other doctors discover the unicorn's bioelectrical signals have grown even stronger. Elliot and Odell are sitting together. Odell hasn't felt any adverse effects yet, no pain at all. He feels he's going to be fine and thanks Elliot, believing he's getting his life back because of him. He even calls Elliot his business partner. Elliot is pleased by this acknowledgement. Meanwhile, Odell's son, Shepard, notices Ridley still researching unicorns. A short while later, Odell appears. Everyone, including Dr. Song, is astonished at how terminal cancer could be completely cured in just a few hours. Odell's family and Elliot are overjoyed, but Ridley looks uneasy. Odell tells Dr. Song to prepare the unicorn. They'll take it to their headquarters for more tests to see what else it can do. Odell's company is actually a pharmaceutical firm, but Dr. Song delivers bad news. The unicorn cells can't be replicated. Odell's wife, Belinda, chimes in, so what? We'll still advertise it. Less supply means more demand and more profit. Ridley, holding a book on unicorn lore, tries to talk to them, but no one listens. Everyone is too busy planning the marketing for their new product. In their elation, they even drink some of the unicorn's blood. Ridley can't take it anymore and gets their attention. She tells them that 1,000 years ago, unicorns were considered omens or even monsters, because whenever anyone wronged them, tried to hunt or kill them, something terrible would invariably happen to those people. She concludes, I just think we should free this unicorn. But they all mock her and dismiss her concerns. Odell glares at Elliot, as if to say, control your daughter. Ridley realizes they've been completely consumed by greed. She decides she won't be a part of it. She warns her dad, but he refuses to leave with her. Angry, she storms out of the house, intending to leave. She notices strange lights in the sky. Meanwhile, a special tunnel has been constructed to safely transport the unicorn to headquarters. As Dr. Song and Badia are moving the unicorn through this tunnel, their machines detect that the bioelectrical signals from its horns have suddenly surged beyond measurable limits. Before they can react, all the lights in the area go out and all electronic devices shut down. Odell sends Elliot to investigate. As Elliot enters the tunnel, he sees it's been breached, and Dr. Song has been impaled by a large horn against the tunnel wall. From the shadows within the tunnel, Elliot sees a very large, growling unicorn. To protect everyone, the guards outside open fire on the figures. Outside, in the car, other unicorns have attacked Ridley. To save his daughter, Elliot rushes to Ridley and manages to pull her from the car. The unicorn Elliot saved Ridley from then turns to attack him. To save her father, Ridley yells for him to run. She then tries to distract the unicorn. But as the creature approaches Ridley, she senses it doesn't want to harm her. As it nears her, its horn begins to glow. Before Ridley can touch it, the guards open fire on the unicorn again, forcing it to flee. There's a lot of blood on the ground, indicating the guards injured the unicorns. Inside, Odell's son, Shepard, is scolding Ridley. Why didn't you tell us earlier that this baby unicorn's parents might come here and attack? Ridley retorts, I tried to tell you, but no one would listen. Ridley then confesses to everyone that she feels a special connection to the unicorns. She felt a similar strange connection when she touched the baby unicorn. And now, when she's near its parents, she feels that same connection. Hearing this, Odell's wife, Belinda, speculates that perhaps that's why the unicorn didn't attack Ridley. Ridley explains to them that it's time to release the baby unicorn. But Odell is cunning. Twisting her words, Odell says they won't let an innocent creature's sacrifice be in vain. We'll capture those injured unicorns too, so we can benefit even more from them. Shepard distracts Dr. Badia and steals the unicorn horn powder from him. He goes off alone to use it like a drug. Ridley, unable to bear their cruelty any longer, has gone out to sit in the car. She looks at the sky and sees the same strange lights again. She realizes she can't just leave her dad. She looks at the lights again and sees a pattern or image forming within them. She rushes back inside, gathers all the unicorn images she found, and arranges them. She discovers that unicorns have the ability to heal themselves. The unicorns Odell and Elliot are hunting, thinking they're injured, could actually be a threat to them. Elliot is in danger. Ridley immediately tries to warn him. Elsewhere, Elliot's phone rings, and he senses the danger. Just then, he sees a glowing unicorn charging towards him. Before he can warn anyone, the unicorn attacks one of the guards. Odell and Elliot quickly retreat towards the back of the house. The unicorn pursues them, killing more guards along the way. Odell steps forward, attempting to assert control over the unicorn. But the unicorn impales him with its horn, killing him. The survivors rush inside the house and lock all the doors. Elliot tells everyone to stay inside. They try to call the police, but the unicorns have cut off their communication lines. They've also cut the power supply. How can they escape? The electric gate is also inoperable. Belinda, Odell's wife, suggests someone needs to take responsibility for saving them. Someone will have to distract the unicorns and manually open the gate. Belinda tasks Elliot and Dr. Badia with this dangerous job. Both are shocked, but with Belinda now effectively in charge, they have little choice. After placing the baby unicorn's horn in a secure case, a dejected Dr. Badia tells Elliot they shouldn't worry about anyone else's well-being. We should think about ourselves first. Odell and people like him are incredibly selfish. They only care about their own profit and themselves, not us. She tells him he shouldn't have relied on them. They take the baby unicorn outside, hoping to reunite it with its parents. They also manage to open the gate. Belinda quickly comes out and tries to flee. Then she remembers her son, Shepard, is still inside. He's still getting high on the unicorn powder, now thoroughly addicted. When the adult unicorns see their baby's horn is missing, they kill Dr. Badia in a rage. Elliot rushes back into the house for Ridley, and Belinda goes back for her son. Meanwhile, Shepard comes downstairs, having just seen Ridley's printed images of unicorn lore. He tells them Ridley's idea to free the baby unicorn was foolish. He claims Ridley could have controlled the unicorns herself, as the pictures showed that when great hunters confronted unicorns, a beautiful, pure maiden could pacify them. He orders them to use Ridley to capture the unicorns. He also snatches the baby unicorn's horn from Elliot's hand, which Elliot was about to return to the adult unicorns. Elliot is now consumed with regret for his greed. Why did he put his daughter in such danger? He tells Shepard he resigns from the company. During their argument, the unicorns burst in, howling and smashing through the door. Elliot and Ridley quickly hide in a locked room. Belinda and Shepard are still outside the room. His mother tells him to give the horn to the unicorns. But, in his addicted state, he refuses. She snatches the container from his hand, but the horn isn't in it. Elliot had already taken it out. Ridley is surprised to see the horn in Elliot's hand. Elliot says, "I took it to save you. Go. Get out of here. I'll handle this." She doesn't want to leave her dad, but her dad insists, "Go. This way, I'll fulfill my promise to your mom. I promised her I'd always take care of you." Reluctantly, Ridley goes out. The adult unicorns are roaming there. They approach her, but they don't harm her. Ridley kneels beside one, crying. Seeing the unicorns seemingly pacified, Shepard is once again consumed by greed. He tries to tie the legs of the dark unicorn near Ridley, intending to capture it. Before he can harm the unicorn, Elliot intervenes. He stabs Shepard with the baby unicorn's horn, killing him and ending his greed. Writhing in agony, Shepard manages to wound Elliot with a tranquilizer dart, or sharp object, in his hand. Overcome with pain, Elliot also hurls Shepard away. Both of them fall. Ridley rushes to her dad. She sees he's taking his last breaths. Elliot dies, and Ridley weeps. As she cries, the two adult unicorns touch their horns, performing an incredible act of magic. They bring Elliot back to life. Ridley is overjoyed to see her dad alive. They embrace in their joy and relief. Just then, the police arrive. They assume Ridley and Elliot are responsible for all the deaths, so they arrest them both. Elliot and Ridley try to explain the whole story, but who would believe such a far-fetched tale? But then, the unicorns appear, seemingly communicating. They couldn't leave Ridley in such trouble. The unicorns make their presence known, and the movie ends.